नहमदु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम अम्मा बाद फ़अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम रब्बी इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाज़रीन, मैं हूँ अर्शिया खातून, आपकी होस्ट। आज हमदर्द एजुकेशनल एंड चैरिटेबल ट्रस्ट की जानिब से SECT वेब टॉक सीरीज फॉर करियर गाइडेंस के दूसरे सेशन का इनाकाद किया गया है, जिसका उन्वान है इंजीनियरिंग एज अ करियर ऑप्शन, यानी इंजीनियरिंग का इंतखाब बतौर जरिए माश। इस मौके पर हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं बतौर स्पीकर शिकागो यूनाइटेड स्टेट ऑफ अमेरिका से मोहतरम नईम खान कित्तूर और हमदर्द एजुकेशनल एंड चैरिटेबल ट्रस्ट के चेयरमैन मोहतरम डॉक्टर जमील अहमद। इन दोनों का मैं तहे दिल से आज के सेशन में इस्तकबाल करती हूँ। इस सेशन में शिरकत फरमा सारे तलबा और तालिबात, काबिल एहतराम वालिदैन और असातिज़ा का भी मैं ट्रस्ट की जानिब से इस्तकबाल करती हूँ। नाज़रीन, आपकी इत्तला के लिए बता दूं, आप तमाम के माइक म्यूट रखे गए हैं। आप अपने सवालात चैट बॉक्स में लिख दीजिए। सवालात और जवाबात यानी क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर सेशन के दौरान आपके माइक अनम्यूट कर दिए जाएंगे। इस दौरान आप हैंड रेज भी कर सकते हैं। मंजिल से आगे बढ़कर मंजिल तलाश कर, मिल जाए तुझको दरिया तो समंदर तलाश कर। हर शीशा टूट जाता है पत्थर की चोट से, हर शीशा टूट जाता है पत्थर की चोट से, पत्थर ही टूट जाए वो शीशा तलाश कर। इस मैसेज के साथ नाजरीन, आज के प्रोग्राम की हम इब्तिदा करते हैं। नाजरीन, आज के जदीद दौर में आला तालीम और हुनर हासिल करना हर इंसान के लिए जरूरी है। वी आर लिविंग इन द एरा ऑफ साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, जहां चैलेंजेस और कंपटीशन दिन ब दिन बढ़ते जा रहे हैं। हमारे यंग जनरेशन के लिए वास्ट फील्ड्स ऑफ नॉलेज है, वहीं बहुत सारे करियर ऑप्शंस भी अवेलेबल हैं। दूसरी तरफ उनके डाउट, कंफ्यूजन और अनसर्टेनिटी भी बहुत ज्यादा है। ऐसे हालात में स्टूडेंट्स के लिए जरूरी है कि न्यूमरस डिसिप्लिन्स ऑफ नॉलेज एंड लर्निंग के साथ साथ वेरियस फील्ड्स ऑफ अर्निंग के बारे में सही वक्त पर सही मालूमात हासिल कर लिए जाएं। इसी सिलसिले के लिए आज के टॉपिक इंजीनियरिंग एज अ करियर ऑप्शन पर रोशनी डालने के लिए जो शख्स हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं, वो खुद बतौर एक सेलिब्रिटी नहीं है, यानी दो ही हिमसेल्फ इज नॉट अ सेलिब्रिटी but giving us opportunity to celebrate his presence as he is here for us with all his incredible knowledge and remarkable expertise in the field of engineering. इनकी शख्सियत की बात की जाए तो मोहतरम नईम कित्तूर, इन्होंने अपना ग्रेजुएशन BVB इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज हुबली कर्नाटका से मुकम्मिल किया और मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग के डिपार्टमेंट में सेकंड रैंक की पोजीशन हासिल की। इसके बाद ITM बिजनेस स्कूल से पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन यानी MBA इन मार्केटिंग की डिग्री हासिल की। इस दौरान भी 10 आउटगोइंग स्टूडेंट रहे। मोहतरम नईम साहब को MBA कैंपस प्लेसमेंट में भी जब माइक्रो कंपनी ने सिलेक्ट किया, तो आपकी मेहनत और डेडिकेशन को देखते हुए 1 साल के लिए जो मैनेजमेंट ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम टाइम होता है, इसकी बजाय सिर्फ 4 महीने में ही आपको पोस्ट और जॉब कंफर्म कर दिया गया। इनके एक्सपर्टाइज की बात करें तो आप सब हैरान रह जाएंगे। दुनिया के मारूफ मल्टीनेशनल कंपनीज जैसे कि कॉग्निजेंट टेक्नोलॉजी सॉल्यूशन, IBM, माइक्रोबॉस, सिटी, कीन जैसे बड़े बड़े कंपनीज के साथ आप काम कर चुके हैं और अभी कर रहे हैं। इनके कामयाब करियर की बात करें तो बहुत सारे बड़े कंपनीज जैसे कि हनीवेल, मैकडॉनल्ड, 3M, MTN, याकी कैंडल, वॉलग्रीन्स वगैरह के लिए मल्टी मिलियन डॉलर्स IT प्रोजेक्ट आप मैनेज कर चुके हैं और एग्जीक्यूट भी कर चुके हैं। बतौर मैनेजमेंट प्रोफेशनल आपको कई साल का तजुर्बा हासिल है। सॉल्यूशन आर्किटेक्ट, फंक्शनल कंसल्टेंट, बिजनेस सिस्टम एनालिस्ट और सर्विस डिलीवरी मैनेजर के तौर पर भी आप अपने खिदमात अंजाम दे रहे हैं। मोहतरम नईम खान को ओरेकल ई बिजनेस सूट सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट में महारत हासिल है। आपके आसपास के लोग आपके ओरेकल सिस्टम में अंडरस्टैंडिंग और शऊर के लिए आपको बहुत मानते भी हैं। मोहतरम नईम खान को मुख्तलिफ फुल लाइफ साइकिल इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, अपग्रेड, सपोर्ट, प्रोसेस स्टैंडर्डाइजेशन, एनहांसमेंट, डिजाइनिंग एंड टेस्टिंग वगैरह में भी खासा तजुर्बा हासिल है। आपके साथ तमाम जुड़े हुए लोग आपको वर्क डेडिकेशन, एक्सीलेंट नॉलेज एंड स्किल्स, ग्रेट टाइम मैनेजमेंट और आपकी खास कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स के लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा पसंद करते हैं। इस मुख्तसर से तारुफ के साथ मैं मोहतरम नईम खान को खिताब के लिए मदऊ करना चाहूंगी। सो लेट अस वेलकम द मोस्ट इनक्रेडिबल and scholarly Mr. Naeem Khan Kittur in Yatri City Web Talk series organized by Hamdard Education and Charitable Trust, Hubli. You are most welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for that introduction. I did not know that I have spent so many years. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. And just wanted to first put something out in front. मैं सिर्फ इंग्लिश में नहीं बात करूंगा, मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि हिंदी और इंग्लिश का मिक्स में बात करूं जब भी जरूरत पड़े। और कोई एक बात अगर ना समझे तो प्लीज, एज द होस्टेस मेंशन, आप चैट बॉक्स में आपके क्वेश्चंस डाल सकते हैं एंड आई विल मेक इट अ पॉइंट that I will address each and every question because it is very important for your questions to be answered. I don't want, मैं नहीं चाहता कि कोई भी इस सेशन से कोई भी कंफ्यूजन या डाउट रख के जाए माइंड में, ठीक है। सो मैं जो बात करने वाला हूँ, मैं जो बताने वाला हूँ, what I'm about to show in terms of slides and what I'm going to talk is nothing but experiences of my life. What I have experienced through my studies in engineering and beyond, and what I have experienced as a career, as a profession, right? So तो मैं इन चीजों के बारे में बात करने की कोशिश करूँगा, ठीक है। So मैं अपना इंजीनियरिंग, मैं बीबी कॉलेज, जैसे होस्टेस ने बताया, मैंने बीबी कॉलेज से मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग में डिग्री लिया है। तो 1996 में मैं इंजीनियरिंग स्टार्ट किया और 2000 में मैंने ख़त्म किया। तो मैं कुछ उस पर्सपेक्टिव से बात करूंगा और आज क्या चल रहा है उस पर्सपेक्टिव से बात करने की कोशिश करूंगा, ठीक है। सो जमील, कैन आई गो अहेड एंड शेयर द स्क्रीन?
Yes, Nick. Shall I share?
Thank you. Yeah, if this is visible. Okay. So
it's visible. Yeah, please go.
Okay. I've just tried putting together a slideshow just to provide a structure ये talk के लिए, और एक flow रखा है as my thought process went कि what I should talk to the next generation of our country, right? So उस हिसाब से मैंने रखा हुआ है। At any point in time जो भी आपका question रहेगा, doubt रहेगा, जमील?
Naeem, can you make it a slideshow? That will be a bigger screen.
Let me see. Hold on. It's okay. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that will be better.
Okay.
Thank you.
So let's start discussing, right? And I'd like this to be a two-way dialogue rather than just a monologue of me talking and giving my ideas. So that's why it's very important, each and every one of you, आपके mind में कोई भी question रहेगा, कोई भी doubt रहेगा, आप please उसको chat box में लिखें and we will ensure that we can answer all of those questions. Okay. So what is engineering? मैं कोई definition नहीं दे रहा हूँ. I'm sure you have all watched Three Idiots. I'm not trying to define what is engineering. This is just a thought that comes to my mind. What is engineering? We hear so much, engineering karna hai, engineering jana hai, and all of that. What is engineering? Engineering is obviously a scientific field. You need maths and science to venture out into engineering, and of course a job, right? That involves one acquiring scientific knowledge and taking that scientific and technological knowledge and understanding of the natural world and use it in a very practical sense to design and invent and build things and solve very practical problems of the world. Now, engineering, as you can see, is applied science, right? Mechanical engineering, which I have done, is applied physics, right? So ये प्रैक्टिकल दुनिया के प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने का तरीका है, उसका नॉलेज गेन करना पहले तो साइंटिफिक और टेक्नोलॉजिकल नॉलेज, और उस नॉलेज को एनहांस करके हम दुनिया के क्या प्रॉब्लम्स हैं उसको कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे. दैट इज इंजीनियरिंग फॉर मी, राइट? इट्स जस्ट अ थॉट दैट आई हैव. क्या होता है इंजीनियरिंग? देन यू नो, बिल्ड रोड्स, ब्रिजेस, कार्स, स्पेस क्राफ्ट्स दैट गोज इन स्पेस, राइट? लूनार मॉड्यूल, सेंडिंग स्पेस मिशंस, machines, tools banana, processes banana. So that is engineering in a sense, right? कोई किताबी definition नहीं है. Again, right? It's a very practical application. Just imagine, right? अगर एक car हो, the greatest invention, the greatest discovery of mankind, I think, according to me, is the wheel, right? अगर wheel नहीं होता तो बहुत सारी चीजें दुनिया में मूव नहीं होती, राइट? जस्ट इमेजिन इंजीनियरिंग का कॉन्सेप्ट, अगर व्हील होता, कार में इंजन नहीं होता तो क्या करते हम लोग, राइट? सो देयर आर सो मेनी प्रैक्टिकल एप्लीकेशंस ऑफ एवरी फील्ड ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग जो जिसका नॉलेज गैदर करना और उसको अप्लाई करना, उसको एनहांस करना, प्रैक्टिकल प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना ही इंजीनियरिंग है मेरे हिसाब से. ठीक है. सो अब जबकि इंजीनियरिंग समझ आ गया है, सो एक इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट में क्या क्वालिटीज दिख के आती हैं, क्या अक्वायर करना चाहिए हमको, क्या हमको अपना पर्सनालिटी किस हिसाब से फिक्स करनी चाहिए, यू नो, हाउ डू वी ट्रेन आवर माइंड टू बिकम अ गुड इंजीनियर, राइट? बिफोर इवन गेटिंग इनटू व्हाट वी नीड टू स्टडी एक्चुअली, राइट? तो ये एट्रीब्यूट्स हैं, इसके लिए आपको कॉलेज जाने की जरूरत नहीं, राइट? सो इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट की नंबर 1 क्वालिटी होती है उसका एनालिटिकल माइंडसेट, राइट? अगर आप ऑलरेडी ये सोच रहे हैं कि ये चीज कैसे काम कर रही है, ये यू नो, why is something working the way it is, why isn't it working this way, right? एडिसन ने लाइट बल्ब बनाया बट उसका फिलामेंट जल के इतना ग्लो कैसे होता है, what are the criteria for it, right? Questioning the very obvious nature of things is our inquisitive mindset. ये एनालिटिकल हमारे लिए स्किल्स होना बहुत जरूरी है. एनालाइज अ सर्टेन थिंग, ये क्यों ऐसे क्या कर रहा है करके. इफ यू हैव गॉट अ माइंड दैट ऑलवेज डज दैट, अगर आपका ऐसा इंक्विजिटिव नेचर है, then you're all set for engineering. That is the number 1 attribute according to me for an engineering student, right? You've got to be a logical thinker, right? This is for any field, but so much more for engineering, right? Problem क्या है? एक प्रोसेस होना चाहिए सोल्यूशन का, राइट? इफ यू कैन ब्रेक इट डाउन इनटू स्टेप्स, आई थिंक दैट इज अ वेरी लॉजिकल माइंडसेट. एक थिंकिंग लॉजिकल होनी चाहिए. प्रॉब्लम क्या है, ऑप्शंस क्या है मेरे पास सोल्यूशन के, बेस्ट चॉइस क्या है मेरे पास उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करने की, इन टर्म्स ऑफ in affordability, in terms of application, मेरे पास बेस्ट चॉइस क्या है, राइट? एक if you've got a mindset of you know, which can think logically, I think it suits very well, it augurs very well for engineering education, right? Creative होना बहुत जरूरी है, right? Artistically creative होना भी जरूरी है, right? Science and technology के साथ art जाना बहुत जरूरी है. And how can things get better? ये एक mindset, you know, हाँ, you know, अगर वैसे ही चीजें होती, आज तक भी हम ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट टेलीविजन ही देखते होते, राइट? फ्रॉम ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट टेलीविजन, फ्रॉम द CRT ट्यूब्स, आज टेलीविजन्स इतने थिन हो गए एंड ब्यूटीफुल कलर्स, LED, OLED, इतने सारी एडवांसेस आ गए. हाउ कैन थिंग्स गेट बेटर? दैट्स अ माइंडसेट. some engineer somewhere has thought about this. That is why the internet has progressed, the cell phones, the mobile phones have progressed, the laptop progress. Every aspect, every practical application of mankind has progressed because someone has been creative and thought about it beforehand, right? So मैथमेटिकली इंक्लाइंड होना जरूरी है, क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली साइंस एंड मैथ गो हैंड इन हैंड. मैथ का एग्जिस्टेंस बिना साइंस के एंड साइंस का एग्जिस्टेंस बिना मैथ के थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट है. या देयर आर सम aspects of science which can live without mathematics, but from an engineering perspective science and math go hand in hand. So एक mathematically inclined होना जरूरी है. क्या मेरा genius होना जरूरी है mathematics में? बिल्कुल नहीं. What you need to understand is मैथमेटिक्स क्या ऑफर कर रहा है इंजीनियरिंग के लिए, राइट? हर चीज को एनालाइज करके पढ़िए. आई थिंक दैट विल होल्ड यू इन वेरी गुड स्टेड इन द लॉन्ग रन, राइट? इसकी बहुत जरूरत है. बिफोर इवन जैसे हम एग्जाम्स में जाते हैं, क्वेश्चन देख लिया, आंसर करना शुरू, यू नो व्हाई थिंग्स वर्क द वे दे आर, क्यों ऐसे है, राइट? ये इसको एनालाइज करना, समझ के पढ़ना बहुत जरूरी है, राइट? सो and another attribute of an engineering student is are you a problem solver, right? ये again, right, ये कोई college आपको नहीं सिखाएगा कि problem solver कैसे बनना है करके. Can you think of a problem, can you solve that problem, right? इंडिया में लोग उसको जुगाड़ बोलते हैं, right? तो can you solve a particular problem? Something is broken, can you put a tape around it and make it work, right? तो ये जरूरी है problems solve करने का एक attitude बनाना. And then how detailed you are, right? छोटी छोटी चीजें मैटर करती है, राइट? एज दे से गॉड इज इन द डिटेल्स, राइट? छोटी छोटी चीजें मैटर करती है, और इंजीनियरिंग में इट इज मोर सो बिकॉज it is a mixture of so many components, so many things working together to make something move or work in the first place, right? So छोटी छोटी चीजों में डिटेल्स को ध्यान में रखकर आगे बढ़े. तो I think these 6 or 7 attributes that I've mentioned are part and parcel of being a good engineering student. And once you become a good engineering student, I'm sure you'll become a good engineer as well, right? So these are some of the qualities that I thought I should bring to the fore. If you already have a mindset that analyzes, logical think kar sakta hai, creative hai, then fantastic, congratulations to you. It is a fantastic, you're an ideal student for becoming an engineer, even without education, right? So that is what it is, right? So now, does it look interesting? Are you hooked on? Sure, right? So I finished my SSLC, PUC. In Karnataka we call it PUC, many other places 11th, 12th, right? College के first 2 years खत्म हो गए हैं. अभी मैं how do I move ahead? मैं engineering college कैसे जाऊं, मैं अपनी पढ़ाई कैसे करूं, right? And सिर्फ 10th और 12th ही नहीं, सिर्फ 10th और PUC नहीं, diploma के students are another stream that can get into engineering. Before I even move into engineering, let's talk about diploma, right? Diploma भी एक technical education है. It's just that it's a 3-year course and it's not a degree, it's a diploma, right? And मेरी बहन है, she's done a diploma in electronics engineering. So what do you study in diploma? Diploma gives you a very practical aspect of engineering. There is a lot of the only difference I see is it delves into the trenches, एकदम threadbare details, downright grassroots level पे diploma बात करता है technical की. Because it does so well practically, it is also a path to get into bachelor's of engineering, जो BE BTech की degree होती है. So once you do 3 years of engineering, so Bachelor's of Engineering is essentially for 4 years, but if you enter into Bachelor's of Engineering with diploma, your first year is taken out. So you can finish the Bachelor's of Engineering in 3 years, unlike the people who would be taking the natural or normal route to go after your SSLC and 10th and 11th and 12th and PUC, right? So ये एक advantage है. So essentially diploma आप 3 साल में और engineering 3 साल में, you'll finish it in 6 years. And so much so, जो PUC से बच्चे आएंगे वो 2 साल का PUC करके और 4 साल engineering करके आएंगे. So they will also finish in 6 years. So essentially it is time is same, but the paths are a little different, and eventually आप engineering ही बनोगे, right? So there are various paths of getting into. But एक चीज बता दूं, because it's a field of science and technology, आपका science के background से होना मैंडेटरी है इंजीनियरिंग के लिए, राइट? तो टिपिकली जब बच्चे इन इंडिया व्हेन दे फिनिश 10th, तो हमारे पास 3 ऑप्शन रहते हैं, राइट? यू ज्वाइन आर्ट स्ट्रीम, और यू ज्वाइन कॉमर्स स्ट्रीम, और यू ज्वाइन साइंस स्ट्रीम, राइट? तो साइंस के बच्चों के पास ये एडवांटेज रहता है, बिकॉज यू स्टडी फ्रॉम अ मैथमेटिक्स एंड अ साइंस बैकग्राउंड, यू कैन मूव इनटू कॉमर्स एंड आर्ट्स एनी टाइम। कॉमर्स का ये एडवांटेज है कि आप आर्ट्स में जा सकते हो, बट आप साइंस में आना ऑलमोस्ट नेक्स्ट टू इम्पॉसिबल हो जाता है। एंड आर्ट्स के बच्चों के लिए इट बिकम्स दैट मच मोर डिफिकल्ट टू मूव इनटू इट, बिकॉज इट्स अ वेरी स्पेशलाइज्ड फील्ड ऑफ नॉलेज, राइट? सो व्हाट आर द नेक्स्ट स्टेप्स, राइट? आप पहले अपना कंप्लीशन कीजिए पीयूसी का, और फिर या 12th जिसको बोलते हैं साइंस में, या फिर आप अपना डिप्लोमा कीजिए, राइट? आइदर ऑफ द थ्री, राइट? और फिर आप एक इंजीनियरिंग एंट्रेंस एग्जाम होगा, उसके लिए आपको प्रिपरेशन करना पड़ेगा, राइट? सो विल टेक अ पॉज एंड सी इंजीनियरिंग एंट्रेंस एग्जाम में क्या होता है, why is it so important, and why do you need another entrance exam after you have given your final exams of your qualifying year. So we, you know, anywhere across the world, right, you would need a way of evaluating someone for a certain thing, right? You've got interviews. Interviews is one way of meeting people and seeing how. So the idea is, sorry, my bad. Okay, so entrance exam, as I don't know where I got dropped off, but then engineering exam के लिए आपको every right answer के लिए you will get a mark, 1 mark addition, and for every wrong answer you get deducted a quarter mark, right? So why is it so? It's just a way of making sure that students who understand and solve it in a way that is desired, it is just a qualification. It is not a rejection, let me mind you, right? It's a qualification of who can move ahead to engineering and colleges, right? So एक just a method of qualification है, तो उसके लिए कैसे prepare करें?
Just want to interrupt. Name?
Yeah.
Your slides are not visible.
Is it
Shall I
not?
make it?
Okay. Go ahead, Emil. Thanks.
Yeah.
Did it come up? I tried doing it again. Okay, you go ahead. No problem. Okay. So we were on this.
Visible.
Yeah, it is. Right. So उसके लिए कैसे prepare करें, right? There are multitudes of institutes which help you prepare for it, right? How different should we approach this, right? The difference in what you have done in your final examinations and what you do for a preparation for engineering entrance, the difference is there will be a race against time, right? Unfortunately, that's how the entrances are designed, right? It is a race against time. You get 3 hours to solve for 100 marks in your examinations, but here you get probably an hour for 60 questions, but the content is still the same. There is nothing special you can do to prepare for this because the knowledge is already there, right? That is your 2 years of PUC, your 10th, your diploma, whatever you've done, right? That is your knowledge. That is in here. You cannot enhance that in 2 weeks training. What you can enhance is your ability to answer quick because it is a race against time. So you cannot, it will not be possible for you to sit down on a problem ko solve karna start kare, right? So you've always got to have these method of elimination. You've got to know what an answer might be rather than knowing that exact answer. So you can eliminate what you don't know, and then probably try and guess the answer in the best possible way for questions which you don't know absolute answers for. For questions you know answers, you are confident and you know which is the right answer, you go ahead with that, right? So so engineering entrance examination ka thoda sa tricky hai, right? So but you've got to do like anything else दुनिया में और कोई भी चीज के जैसा very similar, you will get better at it as and when you practice more, right? तो कोशिश जारी रखें and then keep on practicing day in day out, and then you will see that you are able to answer much easier than you were doing it at the first time. And by all means, there are professional institutes which help you prepare for these entrance examinations. Please make use of them. Some of them are very good, so आप उसका बिल्कुल use उठाएं और जाके देखें. There are many colleges which offer preparation for engineering entrances. I remember I took one, so obviously this will be a nice preparation for the engineering entrance examinations. Every state has its own engineering entrance examinations for entrance to their own engineering colleges in the state. I will speak about IITs and RECs a little later. उनके भी खुद के entrances होते हैं. I will come to it once when we come to that slide, right? So once that is done, you give your engineering entrance. Once you prepare, you give your engineering entrance examination, right? So it is physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology. Biology is definitely for people who are interested in the medical field. For engineering, your marks will be counted of physics, chemistry, and mathematics. And based on what you score in the entrance examination and what you have scored in your final examinations, unfortunately, India still measures a person's ability by marks. But let that not be a reflection of how brilliant you are. Marks are just one way of measuring a person's ability. But then what a combination of these two things, right, will be going together to accord you a rank in the entrance examination, against which you will probably go for counseling and you will be accorded a seat in the college you want, in the branch of choice you want, right? So that is where you are welcome to engineering, right? So now, Jamil, next one, please. So, many things spoken. Entrance and colleges, her state का अपना एक entrance है, so confusion, right? So which college should I go to? So let's stack them up, right? इंडिया के सबसे premier colleges हैं engineering के लिए, the IITs, Engineering Institute of Technologies. When I was doing my engineering, there were 6 of them. We have 23 of them now. These are the most premier institute for engineering that you can go to in India. The 6 old IITs in Chennai and Mumbai, these are very, very premier institutes. The best of the best minds of India go to these institutes, right? So IIT का अपना खुद का एक joint entrance examination होता है, जिसको colloquially it is known as IIT JEE. अगर आप उसमें qualify कर गए, so you will be getting an entrance into IITs for doing your engineering. So IIT के बाद क्या है? IIT के अलावा क्या है? IIT के अलावा है regional engineering colleges, जिनको पहले regional engineering college बोला जाता था. Now they are better known as NITs. NITs are National Institute of Technologies, right? So there are 31 of them right now in the country. Regional engineering colleges or NITs are also very, very premier. Again, very, very guys who have done very good in their studies and their entrance examinations get a chance to take a shot at this. Apart from this, what other colleges can I go to? There are very good state colleges. Some of them stand shoulder to shoulder with RECs, NITs, and IITs as well, right? And for a state of Karnataka, because I come from that state, and college that I graduated from, BVB College or MS Ramaya College or RV College in Bangalore, are some of the best colleges that you can find, which are, as I mentioned, shoulder to shoulder equivalent of RSCs or IITs. And apart from them, there are very good colleges across the country. Delhi College of Engineering, BITS Pilani in Rajasthan, fantastic colleges. बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, बहुत सारे colleges हैं, बहुत सारे opportunities. So BITS का अपना एक खुद का entrance होता है. So but any college you want to get into engineering into will still have an entrance for you to qualify and show them your ability, so that they know that with this requisite knowledge, you will do well and you will do well in the studies of engineering. So that is the reason why you have an entrance examination in the first place. ठीक है? Next one, Jamil. So कॉलेज का तो कंफ्यूजन ठीक हो गया, बट अभी इतनी सारी चीजें हैं इंजीनियरिंग में, राइट? कौन सा ब्रांच ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग चूज करें? मैकेनिकल, कंप्यूटर्स, इलेक्ट्रिकल, दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन what you see yourself as, right? Branches की बात करें तो there are three branches which I'd like to call mother branches, right? Engineering जब पढ़ाई शुरू हुई, so there were only three branches that further split up into more branches, and it became more specialized field of study. So mother branches are civil, mechanical, and electrical, and every other branch is a derivative of this branch in some form or other, or some combinations of these branches. And then there are sectoral branches like chemical, mining, materials, industrial production, which have spun off of these three branches. And then there are more modern branches, जहाँ पे marine पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, biochemical पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, right? And information technology, right? It is different from computers. IT is a little different from computers, just computers, right? So ये modern branches हैं. So इनका choice कैसे करें और इनमें differences क्या हैं? Let's take, for example, civil, right? Civil engineering is everything to do with construction of houses and civil amenities, buildings, roads, bridges, domes, right? Everything to do with construction, structures, trusses is all related to civil engineering. If you have a passion for that, you should study civil engineering. What is mechanical? Mechanical engineering is all about machines, right? How machines work, how machines are made, how machines are designed, how much heat they produce, how to cool them down, everything about machines. If you're interested in machines, then mechanical engineering is for you. Electrical is everything to do with powering up of a device, right? So is cheezon mein there are differences. Like chemical engineering is all about studying chemicals, there are compositions, mixture of chemicals, everything to do. But if you see, every branch of this, as I mentioned earlier, has a practical application. ये practical application के perspective से अगर आप देखें, what is your passion? What do you want to do? What do you want to become? More importantly, right? आगे जाके कैसे करें? Don't view it from a perspective of what job will I have. What career do you want for yourself, right? I always had a passion for mechanical engineering for some reason, and I and Dr. Jamil have grown up together. We've been students together for a very long time. I've always been known in my circle of friends for having that innate mind to question things. Or mechanical mein, hamesha I had that interest. And my family has a mechanical interest as well. So in that way, I've always had a passion. If you think you have a passion for coding, for writing logical steps of how a thing should work, today you have the blessing of internet. You have the blessing of so many things. You have mobile phones to build apps. If you think your brain works in that direction well, then I would definitely recommend you should go for a computer engineering course. So the confusion will remain until unless you figure out. And if you have joined this session, then I'm sure you are thinking of engineering in some way or the other, right? So either you have finished your 10th, SSLC, or PUC, or 11th and 12th, right? Once you're done that, you should be in a position right now, the earlier the better. Right now, you should be in a position to determine कि मैं क्या college जाने की कोशिश करूंगा. Have a list. It's not bad to have a list, right? 4 or 5 colleges. मैं ये colleges में जाने की कोशिश करूंगा और मुझे ये branches में जाने की ख्वाहिश है, right? And this is what I see as my career. और ये combination में मैं कैसे करूँ? Because you will need this clear list when you go for a counseling for your engineering college, right? So make a list of what branch and what college you want to go to, and accordingly आप उसको वैसे approach करें. So that will help you a lot in the long run. ठीक है? Next, Jamil. Okay. So now what to expect? खैर आपने बोल तो दिया college, branches, qualities of a student. What to expect in the 4 years of study? I'm again going back to 4 years. The students from Polytechnic and Diploma, you'll have your first year waived off. And that's exactly why, because you will study a little of everything in the first year. First year, when you go in, doesn't matter what branch you're from, you are put together in all together, right? So you'll have in a class students from mechanical, chemical, computers, electronics, all sitting together, because you will study a little of everything, right? When I joined, I was a mechanical engineer, but I had to study electrical, I had to study computer science, I had to study everything, a bit of everything, along with mathematics, physics, and chemistry as well, right? So why is it important? That is where an engineering education is a little different. That gives you a perspective of how things work. I even studied civil engineering in my first year, right? एक दो सब्जेक्ट्स रहेंगे जो आपको हर engineering aspect का, as I mentioned, because it's a very practical application. You cannot operate in vacuum. मैं mechanical engineer हूँ, मैं सिर्फ machines पे काम करूँगा, it never happens. Every machine needs power to run. You've got to understand it from an electrical perspective, right? Every machine will probably have an application somewhere in the practical field. उसको समझना भी जरा जरूरी है. Not to the detail that a specialized engineer would have, but उसको एक innate understanding जरूरी है. इसीलिए first year में you will study a little of everything. Second year, you will study your branch of choice and get wider knowledge. What do I mean by wider knowledge, right? Mechanical engineers, you will study thermodynamics, heat transfers, machine designing. So you will get to see the entire width of mechanical engineering starting from second year, right? There are umpteen number of subjects जो आपको पढ़ने हैं. So वो सब कुछ आपके start हो जाएंगे second year में. Third year में you will still study those subjects, but you will get deeper into the subjects. You will see, typically you will have a machine design 1 and 2 in third year. 2 is nothing but enhanced knowledge of it. Thermodynamics 1 and 2. 2 is again, in-depth knowledge. Wider तो आपने पढ़ लिया second year में. Third year में you'll get deeper into it. Fourth year में also you will get deeper into more that, but then you will learn to apply what you have studied, what you have got knowledge in, right? And fourth year is when you will do a project. Can I do a project in second and third year? By all means, you can. I did projects all through my 4 years of engineering. Nothing is stopping you from doing projects, because as I mentioned again, right, application of the knowledge that you've gathered is what engineering is all about. So, but fourth year is a project for evaluation. That is what you will get marks for in your certificate, right? So that is important as well. Marks are important. It's a way of measuring a person's ability anyways, right? So क्या expect करें हम? Theory को समझ के पढ़ें, and then there is practicals, a lot of practicals, because obviously engineering is practical, applied है, and then there are projects, right? तो इन तीनों को मिला के आपके 4 साल गुजरेंगे. And as I mentioned, bachelor's of engineering, bachelor's of technology are all generally 4-year courses, but for diploma students it will be 3 years, because the first year you've already studied in diploma a little bit of everything anyways in engineering, right? So you don't need to have a perspective of that. Second, third, fourth year se aap you can move in. So many a times I've been asked these questions, diploma path zyada acha hai ya PUC path zyada acha hai karke. There is no right or wrong answer for this. Diploma lends you a technical insight before you get into real nuts and bolts of engineering, but the path of PUC gives you a rigorous training in science and mathematics especially, which will hold you in good stead for your next 4 years of engineering. So koi right or wrong answer nahi hai. You can choose the path that you want, but majority of the students that I've seen in my life who become engineers take that path of SSLC and PUC rather than that diploma path. So आप वो भी path ले सकते हैं. I've had friends who have been brilliant engineers who have come from a diploma stream, and equally brilliant guys who come from PUC stream as well. So हर एक line का अपना एक rigor है, अपनी एक training है, but end result उसका एक है कि आप engineer बने, right? So that's about it. Next, Jamil. So once you've done your engineering, आगे कुछ कर सकते हैं engineering में या कोई और field में? What is next, right? As I mentioned, and I've added that in a side note, student of science actually commands that flexibility of continuing education in many varied fields. right? Like me, for example, I did my engineering and mechanical, but I did not do my MTech or ME. I went and finished my MBA in marketing because I thought that combination with a technical understanding and how business works will probably be a good career for me, right? So, but there are options. If you are more computer inclined or computer programming inclined, आप MCA भी कर सकते हैं. You can do a MTech. Anything else? Of course, anything. Everything that you would want to do. Now, the advantage studying science is because your mind for the last 4 years, when you have done engineering, is trained to think analytically. You're blessed with mathematical knowledge. You can deduce it into steps, logical thinking. So that will hold you in good stead. But can a engineer become? Can I do a M Pharma after this? No, you cannot. Obviously, you're stuck to your field. But then you always have a little flexibility to chase something into a more generic field. Like in MBA is a very generic field. People from Bachelors of Science, Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Arts, engineers, everybody can come into MBA. I've had a classmate who was a doctor who came into MBA because he had a hospital of his own. He needed to know how business works, business of hospital works. So there are options when you go at master's level, how you can move to. But that is probably a topic for some time later, some other day. Today, आज engineering के हिसाब से from an engineering perspective, you can go to your MTech, you can chase MCA, you can go and chase your MBAs as well. There are innumerable number of excellent colleges across the country जहाँ पे आप entrances दे सकते हो and then qualify for doing an MBA, and then you could have your master's as well. Many a times I've always, and I believe introduction में इसकी बात हुई थी. Many people have said, even in my job interviews, what is your objective? What is your objective of life, right? What is your career objective? I always start with the statement saying, my objective of my career is to learn and earn. Learn is to learn subjects. The moment you say earn, people think, thinking about salary and money. No, earning is earning experience, earning knowledge, right? Knowledge is endless, as much as you want to do. So what I also wanted to at this point in time touch base upon is the way engineering is taught from the time that I did, from the time that you guys will be doing your engineering is a little different. And engineering is a field which is a little flexible, right? When I was doing my graduation, we had a different methodology. We had introduction of robotics at that point in time, but we did not have more dealing into more smart technology, artificial intelligence, internet of things. ये नहीं थे हमारे time में. That we've learned on the job, but that the kids are getting to learn now in their colleges, at least an introduction. That is how engineering has changed over a period of time, right? So you've got to always think of that in that terms. And internet is a fantastic boon nowadays. You have phones, smartphones, you have knowledge. Knowledge abhi kisi ka it's not a virtue of one now. Pehle knowledge kya hota tha, person who used to visit library most was probably the most knowledgeable. But right now, whip off your phone, go to Google, type anything, you'll get knowledge, right? So keep on learning, keep on acquiring knowledge. I think that will give you a lot of options to see how you want to go about your education as well. Jamil, next. So we finished engineering, we finished masters. Now, what are my career options? What my profession would be, right? Like I said, engineering mein branches itne hain, colleges itne hain. The possibilities and opportunities of what you can do and what you are capable of doing are endless. Trust me. You can probably go build aircrafts, supercars, electrical cars. There's a very big strain on Earth right now because of pollution. Go make some. Today, electrical cars are there. Maybe someone will make a car that will run out of air. Who knows, right? That is your responsibility next. That is the responsibility of the next engineers who come in, right? The generation that I belong to, I think largest contribution, I'll speak for all 20, 25 years. the largest contribution of my generation of engineers has been to build robust information technology, internet, and building things that are very easy accessible on the phones. The next generation का तुम्हारे challenges अलग रहेंगे, तुम्हारे approaches अलग रहेंगे, but the study of basic engineering would still be the same, and understanding what how things work will still be the same, right? Go build, something that will better human lives, right? Go help, ISRO, NASA, to land a woman or a man, maybe, right? On Mars, right? Why Mars? Go beyond Mars, right? So think of this, right? Always go with an attitude to see why is it that way. Challenge the way things are, right? Or go build something. World pollution, climate change ke liye kuch karo. And all of this is a thought process. You're blessed to be, in that field of engineering, which will help you do this all, once you have that education, right? So I have, as the hostess mentioned, Arshia mentioned that, I started my career as a mechanical engineer, but then I veered off, with my knowledge of supply chain and mechanical engineering. I then moved into the field of IT as a solution consultant. So I did not know that I will have my career go into this path. But then today I help companies redesign their supply chain solutions, because I have education of engineering. I have that understanding of how things work, and that is exactly what you need to make a successful career, occupation in your lives. And engineering is a fantastic, flexible field, which offers you that opportunity to make a difference in the world the way we see the world as such, right? So, Jamil, next. I think that's. And all I can say in my wrap up is good luck. It's, as I'm mentioning, it's your responsibility next to make the world move in a much better way than your past engineers have done. So I will probably take any questions that you may have right now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your so much motivational address. सर अभी मैं डॉक्टर जमील को मदऊ करना चाहूंगी कि क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर सेशन स्टार्ट करें आपके साथ. So I will call upon Dr. Jamil to coordinate with you further. Thank you, sir. Dr. Jamil, please carry on.
Thank you, Arshia. Thank you, Naeem. Audience, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The session was good. Myself and Naeem studied together. हम दोनों साथ में पढ़े 12th तक PUC 1-2. उसके बाद वो इंजीनियरिंग में चले गए, अब मैं फार्मेसी में आ गया. तो हम दोनों अच्छे दोस्त हैं. हम एक दूसरे के डिसिप्लिन और जो प्रोफेशन है हम रेस्पेक्ट करते हैं. दोनों अपनी जगह बहुत महत्वपूर्ण रखता है कोर्स. तो मैं चाहता हूं कि अभी बहुत से स्टूडेंट्स के दरमियान सवालात होंगे, कुछ क्वेश्चंस होंगे अपने माइंड में. तो मैं यहाँ से अनम्यूट कर दूंगा सेटिंग. तो किसी के जहन में अगर कुछ सवाल आता है, just a minute.
Jamil, I think we have a couple of questions on the chat.
Yes, I'll take that one.
Okay.
पार्टिसिपेंट्स आप अपने आप को अनम्यूट करके अपना सवाल पूछ सकते हैं. तो किसी को अगर सवाल पूछना है तो हैंड रेस कीजिए और अनम्यूट करके अपना सवाल पूछिए. जी सर.
हाँ, मुझे डॉक्टर अरशद कहते हैं और मैं लखनऊ में हूँ. मैं इसमें एक फार्मेसी कॉलेज है, उसमें एज ए डायरेक्टर मैं काम कर रहा हूँ और फार्मेसी के बच्चों को पढ़ाता भी हूँ. मेरा क्वेश्चन मेरे अपने बेटे के लिए है. मेरा बेटा अभी 7th स्टैंडर्ड में और वो काफ़ी रोबोटिक्स में, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, इस तरह की चीज़ों में काफ़ी इंटरेस्टेड है. अभी सर जो डिस्कस कर रहे थे आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस वगैरह से रिलेटेड, तो मोटिवेट भी करता हूँ कि अगर आप इसमें इस तरह की चीज़ों में आप इंटरेस्ट ले रहे हो तो आगे चल के इसमें अपना फ्यूचर भी देखो. लेकिन अभी मैं उसको बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेशराइज नहीं करता, क्योंकि आगे चल के चीज़ें किस डायरेक्शन में जाती हैं कुछ नहीं कह सकते. लेकिन आगे नॉर्थ इंडिया में मैं जहाँ तक देखता हूँ, यहाँ पर मुझे बीटेक आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस या बीटेक इन एविएशन तो है, बट बीटेक रोबोटिक्स नज़र नहीं आता. तो आप थोड़ा सा इस सिलसिले में थोड़ा सा गाइड करिए कि इस तरह का कैरियर किस तरह का रहेगा, प्लस ये कि साउथ में या नॉर्थ इंडिया में कहाँ पर इस तरह के इंस्टीट्यूट्स हैं जहाँ पर वो अपना कैरियर चुन सकता है। जी सर।
अच्छा साहब, बहुत शुक्रिया आपके क्वेश्चन के लिए। फर्स्ट पॉइंट्स फर्स्ट, आप उसको कभी कभी क्यों मोटिवेट करते हैं? आप उसको हमेशा मोटिवेट कीजिए। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस मेरे हिसाब से विल बी द फ्यूचर। अगर आप देखें, पहले आई एम अज्यूमिंग आप और मैं शायद एक ही उम्र के होंगे। हमारे जमाने में आप देखें, अगर पहले जो होता था, आपको याद है वो जमाने जब हम रेलवे टिकट्स बुक किया करते थे, राइट? वी हैड टू गो टू द स्टेशन, फॉर्म फिल करें और फिर बुक करें। आज रेलवे टिकट्स यू कैन सिट इन योर होम एंड बुक इट ऑन योर फोन, राइट? तो ये सब कुछ कमाल आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस और न्यूरल नेटवर्क्स, ये सारी चीजों का है। एंड आर्टिफिशियल, आज आप देखें किसी को भी कॉल करें, हमेशा आप फोन करें, पहले आप शायद बैंक में कॉल करते थे, यू वुड गेट अ पर्सन टू स्पीक टू, बट आज आप हमेशा चैटबॉट्स को बात करते हैं, बिकॉज दे कैन कंट्रोल द ट्रैफिक एंड देन गिव इट टू the person who you can talk to, right? So artificial intelligence और उसका फील्ड में enhancements बढ़ते ही जाएंगे. It'll not scale down, right? So यहाँ पे बैठ के हम मार्स का लैंडिंग कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं अर्थ पे बैठ के, right? So this is all possible because of logical thinking and the field of artificial intelligence. अगर आपका लड़का 7th में है और अगर ये इंटरेस्ट रखता है, तो मेरे हिसाब से आप उसको डेफिनेटली आगे के लिए मोटिवेट करें, फॉर एवरी गिव हिम दैट अपॉर्चुनिटी। आप उसको इंस्पायर करें कि वो अगर उसमें इंटरेस्टेड है तो जरूर उसमें उसका एक करियर बनाए। हैविंग सेड दैट, आप कहाँ पढ़ सकते हैं, कहाँ उसका कोर्स कर सकते हैं, करंटली मुझे इस बारे में नॉलेज नहीं है कि कौन से कोर्सेज कहाँ ऑफर हो रहे हैं, बट आई एम 100% श्योर कि आप आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस या फिर इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स, इसके बारे में आईआईटी और एनआईटीज में डेफिनेटली, एंड इवन द लीडिंग कॉलेजेस ऑफ योर स्टेट, आप उसमें जरूर एक, बिकॉज यू हैव टाइम, आपका लड़का 7th में है, so you've got 5 more years before he gets into engineering. तो आप उसका एक
बैकग्राउंड 5 इयर्स में और कॉलेजेस डेवलप हो जाएं जो आर्टिफिशियल,
करेक्ट। एंड आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एक फील्ड है जो अभी मैच्योर नहीं हुआ है, इट इज जस्ट अभी वो नेसेंट स्टेज में है, राइट? तो ऑब्वियसली आप अपने कंट्री के बेस्ट कॉलेजेस, आईआईएस, आरआईसीज, एनआईटीज और जो आपके स्टेट के कॉलेजेस हैं, विल डेफिनेटली, जैसे मैं बता रहा था कि इंजीनियरिंग का एजुकेशन ओवर टाइम बहुत चेंज हुआ है, राइट? पहले आपके और हमारे जमाने में मैकेनिकल, सिविल और इलेक्ट्रिकल करना एक प्राइड की बात होती थी। आज the education has moved a lot towards computers and programming, और आगे भी ऐसे ही होगा, right? And engineering has to move to keep in trends with that. तो उस हिसाब से आप अपने लड़के को बिल्कुल मोटिवेट करें, एंड और थोड़ा सा जैसे मैं बता रहा था, राइट? यू कैन जस्ट, आज इतना इंफॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल है बच्चों के लिए ऑन, इफ यू वांट गुड इंफॉर्मेशन, आप जाएं और आईआईटीज और आरआईसीज और आपके स्टेट के कॉलेजेस में इंक्वायर करें कि द बेस्ट वे हाउ कैन यू गेट एन एजुकेशन व्हिच concentrates more on robotics and artificial intelligence, right? So और एक बात मैं थोड़ा सा बताना चाहूंगा, robotics जो है is an essentially a field of mechanical engineering. So आप मैकेनिकल में जरूर robotics पढ़ेंगे। I know when जब मैं इंजीनियरिंग कर रहा था, robotics मेरा फाइनल ईयर का एक ऑप्शनल सब्जेक्ट था, मैंने पढ़ा हुआ है robotics। तो robotics doesn't stand by itself. रोबोटिक्स को ऑपरेट करने के लिए आपको प्रोग्रामिंग चाहिए होगा, राइट? तो सो इन दोनों का मर्जर एक नई फील्ड बन सकता है, राइट? टिल द टाइम योर सन कम्स टू स्टडी, इसका एक नया फील्ड हो सकता है। सो इसका ध्यान रखें और जरूर इसमें जो डेवलपमेंट्स हो रहे हैं उसको ट्रैक में रखें। अगर आपका लड़का इतना इंटरेस्टेड है तो यू शुड डेफिनेटली लेट हिम चेज दैट ड्रीम ऑफ हिज।
शुक्रिया।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
थैंक यू। नहीं, जी, कोई सवाल आ रहा था?
जी, मैं कर्नाटका हुबली। अस्सलाम वालेकुम बरकातहू। अस्सलाम वालेकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातहू। मैं कर्नाटका हुबली से बात कर रही हूँ। अभी मेरे बेटे ने बी सिविल में इंजीनियरिंग एग्जाम्स दी है। फर्दर स्टडीज के लिए मुझे सिविल में कौन सा बेस्ट ऑप्शन है, उसके लिए थोड़ा गाइडेंस चाहिए।
ओके, तो
Okay.
आपके लड़के ने
जी,
ऑलरेडी
नहीं,
सिविल इंजीनियरिंग
तो-
खत्म कर चुका है?
हाँ, फाइनल ईयर एग्जाम्स दिए सर।
ओके ओके, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस ऑन दैट। आई एम श्योर वो बड़े ही अच्छे तरीके से पास हो जाएंगे।
थैंक यू सर।
तो सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में ऑप्शंस, फर्स्ट आप ये डिसाइड करें कि आपको इंजीनियरिंग में परस्यू करना है फर्दर स्टडीज, या कोई और फील्ड ऑफ स्टडी में जाना है, राइट? मैं ये ट्रेंड देख रहा हूँ आजकल, बहुत सारे बच्चे, एंड ये ट्रेंड मेरे पे भी एप्लीकेबल है। मैंने इंजीनियरिंग के बाद बिजनेस पढ़ाई किया है, सो इंजीनियरिंग के बाद और फर्दर इंजीनियरिंग करना, लाइक इंजीनियरिंग इतनी बड़ी फील्ड है कि आप 4 साल में एक्चुअली उसको कंप्लीट नहीं कर सकते फॉर यू टू बी। तो एमटेक और एमई ऑप्शंस हैं, मैकेनिकल मास्टर्स ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग एक ऑप्शन है जहाँ पे आप फर्दर स्टडीज कर सकते हैं। सो सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में मॉडर्न ट्रेंड्स क्या होंगे इसका जानना बहुत जरूरी है। देखिए, पढ़ाई एट द एंड ऑफ द डे शुड कल्मिनेट इनटू अ करियर, राइट? एक पढ़ाई बाय इटसेल्फ कैनॉट एग्जिस्ट। पढ़ाई करना जरूरी है ताकि आपका जो पढ़ाई है और वो स्किल्स के एक्सचेंज में आपको एक करियर मिले, राइट? ऑफ कोर्स वी ऑल नीड मनी टू अर्न अ लिविंग, राइट? तो एक लिविंग की बहुत जरूरत है। सो इसका ये ध्यान रखें ऑलवेज, एंड दिस गोज जनरली फॉर एवरीबडी, कि आप जो पढ़ाई करेंगे उसका, जो भी आप पढ़ाई करें, जो भी ब्रांच आप चूज करें इंजीनियरिंग में, उसका हमेशा आप ये ध्यान रखें कि 5 years 10 years फ्रॉम नाउ उसका शेप क्या होगा, हम उसमें क्या हो सकता है, एंड दिस इज नॉलेज, राइट? आप आगे 5-6 साल में उसको कैसे, उसका शेप क्या होगा, उसमें मॉडर्न ट्रेंड्स क्या होंगे, उस हिसाब से अगर आप सोचें तो आई थिंक इट विल बी बेटर। कमिंग बैक टू सिविल इंजीनियरिंग, further studies, I'd recommend, if he's very interested in engineering, civil engineering itself, then there is MTech and Masters of Engineering available for him to chase. And if he's a very capable engineer, then I'd recommend आप उसको और मोटिवेट करें कि वो और बेहतर कॉलेज से MTech करें, अपना ME करें, मास्टर ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग करें सिविल में ही। एंड सिविल में ही स्पेशलाइज्ड फील्ड्स हैं जहां पे आप मास्टर्स कर सकते हैं। सो स्पेशलाइज्ड फील्ड इसलिए बता रहा हूं क्योंकि 5 साल में, 10 साल में सिविल इंजीनियरिंग के फील्ड में क्या ट्रेंड्स होंगे उसको जानना जरूरी है, राइट? देयर इज नो पॉइंट इन स्टडिंग जो पास्ट हो चुका है, राइट? क्योंकि उसका फ्यूचर एप्लीकेबिलिटी कम रहेगा। सो हमेशा एक आंख रखें कि फ्यूचर में क्या होने वाला है, 5-10 साल के बाद क्या होने वाला है, और उस हिसाब से उस फील्ड में अगर आप मास्टर्स ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग इन सिविल इन दैट पर्टिकुलर फील्ड आप उसको चेस करें तो आई थिंक दैट प्रॉब्ली वुड बी माय सजेशन।
थैंक यू। नहीं, चैट बॉक्स से एक सवाल लेते हैं। Yeah, my nephew has done PUC science and
सर,
completed
आप
diploma in
कुछ
mechanical.
और सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं, जैसे उनके नेम प्रेफर कर सकते हैं सर?
दोबारा से पूछें प्लीज।
हाँ, नहीं,
हाँ,
जी,
Sir, I think the participant want to know the specialization after MTech means designing है, hydraulics है, civils में अलग-अलग streams होते हैं specializations के, so they particularly want your guidance on which streams the students should go ahead with.
correct. So again, there is no right or wrong answer for this. I would recommend, rather than taking a suggestion, follow what you want to do in the future, right? What interests you more, because you have done civil engineering, what part of civil engineering interests you more, right? When I did my engineering, when I was trying to see what I should study next, of course I decided on my MBA, but I was very interested in doing my MTech in robotics because I thought that would be the future. And I see 20 years from now, 20 years past when I was a student, that thought of mine has actually, robotics आज की दुनिया का बहुत बड़ा reality बन गया है। तो मुझे रोबोटिक्स में बहुत इंटरेस्ट था. As I mentioned, अरशद साहब का एक क्वेश्चन आंसर करने के टाइम पे, रोबोटिक्स वाज माय ऑप्शनल सब्जेक्ट इन माय फाइनल इंजीनियरिंग. और मैं 1 साल की पढ़ाई में रोबोटिक्स इट डिडंट सैटिस्फाई मी. तो मुझे लग रहा था कि मैं रोबोटिक्स में एमटेक करूंगा करके. बट ऑफ कोर्स आई veered off into MBA. So what interests you is most important. क्योंकि उसका इलेशन और उसका सक्सेस शुड बी योर्स एंड योर्स अलोन. इसलिए बहुत जरूरी है कि आप अपने दिल की सुने. What you want to do first, right? That is very very important. आप हाइड्रोलिक्स में बहुत इंटरेस्ट रखते हैं, by all means you should go and do hydraulics. अगर आप स्ट्रक्चर्स में, सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में आप स्ट्रक्चर्स में अगर आप you know, if you're interested, go do that. Study structures, make things, you know, that is most important. What is your passion? क्योंकि अगर आप पैशन के बिना अगर आप स्टडी करेंगे ना तो वो बोझ लगेगा. आप वो एक्सेलेंस जिसमें आप फील्ड में जा सकते हैं, आपका पैशन जहां पे है, उस हिसाब से आप उसको चेज करें.
Another question from the chat box. My nephew has done the PUC science and completed diploma in mechanical. Wanted to go for B mechanical. Should he go for entrance coaching?
If your nephew's done, the way I'm reading the comment, if he's done PUC, that is 11th, 12th, if he's done PUC and diploma, you've done both, right? So if you've done both, then your diploma will anyways hold you in good stead to get into engineering, right? Diploma, I believe, has a separate a quota, if you will, for engineering and colleges. So you know, in what state, I don't know what is the percentage of that quota, but if you have done that, if you have done your diploma already, then you don't need to give an entrance. You can qualify in that quota and get to engineering. But by all means, if you, I don't know why would you want to give an entrance coaching when you have a quota already qualified with your diploma. And I've seen very few people who've done both their PUC and their diploma and want to get to engineering, right? So, but if you have done that, fantastic, and you already have your diploma to stand you in good stead to take you to the doorstep of engineering. So, but if you want to give an entrance and get into engineering, then it will be 4 years of engineering more.
Naeem,
yes.
अच्छा देखा गया कि 10th के बाद या SSLC के बाद बहुत से लोग डिप्लोमा की तरफ डाइवर्ट हो जाते हैं.
Correct.
और समटाइम स्टूडेंट्स भी गो फॉर PU 1 and 2, देन दे विल गो फॉर द डिग्री इंजीनियरिंग. तो यहाँ पर अपने जो पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं ज्यादातर 10th पास आउट हैं या 10th में हैं, तो आप उनके लिए क्या सजेस्ट करेंगे कि दे हैव टू गो इमीडिएटली फॉर द डिप्लोमा और दे हैव टू ट्राई फॉर द इंजीनियरिंग? यहाँ पर बच्चों में थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन रहता है कि कौन सा सिलेक्शन करना है.
Correct. And Jamil, as I mentioned in my earlier when we started the talk, right, there is no one way of answering this, right? So as I mentioned, majority of the students that I have studied with and the people that I work with are people who have taken the PUC route or the 11th, 12th route, right? But that doesn't mean there aren't students who have done their diploma, right? So which is better? It's a mixed bag. Both have their own rigor. You want to take a route to diploma, it all boils down to your personal choice. Now, giving a self example, as I mentioned earlier, my sister did a diploma in electronics engineering. Well, I chased the PUC route, but my sister stopped after a diploma because she started working. She said, okay, I will not do engineering. I'm good to go with a diploma. So that is a choice and flexibility that diploma offers you. That is probably, as I see, the only advantage of getting through a diploma stream. If you want to start working and you decide after diploma that you don't want to chase engineering, diploma offers you that. But a PUC stream right after PUC, you don't have a technical knowledge or a background for you to kind of go ahead and chase that engineering, right? So उस हिसाब से थोड़ा सा that field varies actually. So there's no direct answer कि कौन सा बेहतर है या कौन सा मैं recommend करूँगा. I'm just presenting the facts that PUC stream से majority students जाते हैं. अगर आप engineering colleges में देखेंगे तो diploma से भी students आते हैं. But diploma gives you that advantage of whether you want to chase your engineering bachelor's or not. Diploma will still give you, again, probably you'll have a career with the diploma. But just with the PUC too, you don't have an engineering or you don't have a technical know-how of as such. So that way, these two fields are different as chalk and cheese, but they can eventually merge into engineering as such.
Sir, here I'm having a question. My son is studying in 10th. It is from chat box. My son is studying in 10th. In this pandemic, there is scarcity of coaching classes as well as proper learning. But his academic record has been 95% above. And he is interested in JEE, which is declared as toughest exam by scholars. So should we encourage him to pursue the same or not?
Of course you should. There is no two ways about it, right? इसमें कोई दो ख्याल बिल्कुल होने नहीं चाहिए. If your son is scoring 95%, which is unthinkable of excellent, congratulations to him. अगर वो इतना excellent है, you should definitely, and as you mentioned rightly, IIT JEE is probably one of the toughest exams in India. Probably on par with your IS exams, right? So, and there is a reason for that. They want the students who can actually withstand the rigor of IITs to be part of that, right? So, बहुत जरूरी है, and please encourage him. Please get him to good coaching classes that can use his knowledge and learn and make him learn how to crack the IIT JEE exam and then qualify for one of the IITs, inshallah.
Thank you, sir.
Jamil, there are a couple of questions on direct messages for me. I will read them out and try and answer that.
Yeah,
right?
Please.
There is one from Mahiz Umar. What is the best jobs that come under the CS? I'm assuming that is computer science. And there is a follow-up question for that. As you know, Mark Rober. I don't know who's Mark Rober. The genius engineer, and what you think was his field, and I hope you answer even the above question. Sure. Mahiz, if you're on the call, if you want to clarify the question that you want answer for, I can answer it in a better way. What are the best jobs that come under computer sciences, right? So sure, I earn a living out of the field of information technology, right? So again, right, opportunities endless. They are just beyond what your imagination can even go. There are, let me give you an example. One of my friends, he's a engineer from Michigan State University here in the US. He doesn't work in any of the engineering field. He works at a lawyer firm. How come an engineer finds a job at a lawyer firm, right? So that lawyer firm fought the Samsung vs Apple war, right? A few years back, अगर आपको याद होगा, Samsung had sued Apple कि तुमने हमारा programs copy किया, you made an interface like ours. Apple ने Samsung को sue किया. So वो lawyer firm, वो law firm was fighting on behalf of Samsung. So that friend of mine was employed by that lawyer firm to study the features of Samsung, which are standalone and which are similar to Apple, for them to benefit in the court of law. Can you imagine the possibility of an engineer being in a field of law to research something technological, right? So the possibilities जो आप सोच सकते हैं are beyond what you can actually imagine, right? Computer science field में, like I said, programming for artificial intelligence, IoT, Internet of Things, working on ERPs. I work on an ERP. Oracle EBS is a ERP, like with other than, SAP is one of them. So ERPs are monstrous computer programs which help organizations function. So there are opportunities in that. So don't think what are the best jobs, Mahes. Think of what's the best career for you. Job is what you do for a living. What is your career going to be? That is very, very important, right? Career kaise jayega? What is the best career to chase in computer science? If you're very good at programming, you should become a programmer. The best of the best companies, Facebook, Google, for example, right? The brilliant of the brilliant programmers are there. They are very, very technologically inclined. That's their career. That's their career. A job at Google is fine, but what's your career going to be? Always think of it in that perspective. And you said Mark Rober. I don't know who Mark Rober is. I'm sorry. Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, the founder of Facebook. He is a genius engineer. Yeah, sure. But I don't know anyone about Mark Rober. And there is another question from Ibn Muzammil, and he just said answer. So I don't know what the question is. Muzammil, agar aap hain call pe, if you can ask me the question again, please, I can help you answer that. So those were on my direct messages, Jamil. Anything else? Okay. Okay, Mark Rober is an American YouTuber, engineer, and inventor. YouTube videos for publishers. Oh, okay. I know him then. Okay, thank you for that clarification. Yes, I know about him. I, in fact, follow him. He does these very practical application videos on YouTube. I recently saw his video where he showed the distance of planets from the sun in the solar system. What actual distances we mean versus what we see in pictures, right? In pictures, you see sun is at the center and you see Mars, Venus, Earth, and all of it. But actual mein distance mein kitna hai karke, he showed a very beautiful video. Anyone who's inclined to see what practical applications of engineering are, you should definitely follow him. He makes very good videos. I think recently he made something of a throwing arm to defeat his nephews, something with a frisbee or something, flying disc ka kuch banaya. So yes, I don't know much about him to comment what he's done. I'm reading that he's done mechanical engineering. Someone's letting me know. If he's done, fantastic, right? So yes, he did work for NASA. That he mentions that in his videos, in his introductory videos, that he's been at NASA for a number of years, and that is where he learned jet propulsion. I think he worked on Curiosity as well, right? So jo rover banaya gaya tha. So yes, again, as I mentioned, right, solving practical problems is what the essence of engineering is, right? Doesn't matter what field you're from, right? क्या आप mechanical से ही NASA में जाएंगे? No, by no means, right? You will be a chemical engineer. You'll go to NASA. So if you're brilliant at it, if they think your skills are valuable and it'll help them in bettering problems for mankind, you definitely will be valued there.
Sir, another question from my side. एक 9th स्टूडेंट का बच्चा है सर, ये इसका क्वेश्चन है, I have built a few websites using WordPress and also small applications and having interest in programming, but my parents want me to go for medical. What should I do?
Eternal dilemma. Yeah. Okay. Look, I think it is a dialogue that your parents and you should have. But if your parents are listening, my only suggestion is let your child chase his passion. That is very, very important. Why is because कल को उसका success या फिर उसका regret उसका होगा. And they say, right, try and pick a profession which is probably your hobby, right? You will never feel like you're going to work another day in your life. So ये बहुत जरूरी है. अगर वो medical line में doctor बन जाएगा, but if he doesn't enjoy it, मतलब क्या है, right? Let him chase his passion. And if your parents are not listening, I think you should have a dialogue with your parents. Convince them that you are very passionate about programming, and show them what you've done. Maybe they are aware, maybe they are not aware. Show them what you've done. Show the feedback of people that see your work and the feedback that people give you, I think that will probably convince them that they should let you become an awesome programmer, which you're passionate about, than becoming an awesome doctor, which probably I'm not very passionate about. So I think you need to talk to your parents and try and figure that out. All the best to you.
Naeem, I have one question.
Sure.
From the chat box. How to crack this GEE? That is, if there is no coaching, and how you can suggest that how the student can go for the preparation of the GEE?
Sure. Just a quick introduction to JEE, right? As I answered somewhere else, JEE is one of the toughest exams, Jamil, to kind of qualify for. Again, the exam itself is broken down into sections of analytical thinking, logical, mathematical ability, and all of that. Right? So, और mention हर right question का, हर right answer का rather आपको 1 mark मिलेगा, and every wrong answer you will get deducted by a 1/4 mark. So it is as much important to answer a correct one as to not answer a wrong one, if you understand what I mean. So बहुत जरूरी है इसके लिए, right? So without coaching, without anything, क्या IIT crack की जा सकती है? By all means you can. My brother-in-law is an engineer from IIT, so he didn't go for any coaching. He was just brilliant in his mind. So क्या उसके बिना हो सकती है? By all means हो सकती है. But क्या coaching help करेगी? जरूर. Coaching definitely help करेगी, because it's a competitive exam. Let's be honest, right? Time is of the essence. So as is your knowledge, right? So दोनों को सही जवाब देना जरूरी है, but सही जवाब टाइम के अंदर देना भी बहुत जरूरी है. This is the essence of engineering entrance examinations, or any entrance examinations for that matter, right? तो इसके लिए आपको ट्रेन होना एक तरीके से जरूरी हो जाता है. How to answer right and how to answer quick, right? So इसका बहुत जरूरी है. But again, as I'm always repeating in my message, आज knowledge किसी की जागीर नहीं है आज की दुनिया में. You have knowledge at your phone's disposal, if you will. पहले होता था कि you need to go to the library, read through a lot of books, आज information is very readily available. If you can get to the right information, it's very readily available. I'm sure if you go search Google, IIT JEE का even sample entrance papers भी आपको available होंगे, right? Try and see. First things first, right? आपका general जो पढ़ाई है, entrance examination is not just ticking answers without knowing anything, obviously, right? So पहले आपका knowledge जो आपने gather किया है in your studies up till now is very important, right? Obviously, that will help you answer those questions in the first place. तो उस knowledge के साथ आप sample question papers देखें internet से of any engineering entrance examinations, more so IIT JEE का. अगर आप जाके देखें, see how best you can answer those questions, right? With that, it will give you an answer कि मुझे कोचिंग की शायद जरूरत पड़े या नहीं करके. If you are able to answer all through, fantastic. I think you will be very easy fit into IIT JEE. But if you are struggling a bit कि हाँ मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रही है, हाँ मुझे समझ है, बट मुझे ये सॉल्व करने में 15 मिनट लग रहे हैं, ना कि 1 मिनट जिसमें मुझे आंसर करना चाहिए, तो दैट पॉइंट्स कि आपको थोड़ा सा एंट्रेंस में हेल्प की जरूरत है, तो आपको कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट्स की शायद मदद लगेगी वो टाइम पे. इनफैक्ट मैं तो कुछ उल्टा सुना हूं. मैं सोचा ये पैंडेमिक की वजह से तो इवन पीपल हु वर वेरी स्ट्रिक्टली डूइंग इन पर्सन क्लासेस, सब कुछ ऑनलाइन शिफ्ट हो गया. तो आई एम श्योर देयर आर tons of opportunities for you to explore, even in terms if you end up determining कि हाँ मुझे coaching की जरूरत है. I'm sure there are the best of the best institutes in India, coaching institutes offer online classes, right? Brilliance Tutorials was one, right? Or there are Bangalore, for example, right? Is a hub. Hyderabad, Chennai is a hub for coaching institutes. Kota in Rajasthan, we all know about that, right? So every training institute worth its salt have online presence. So if you end up determining that you need help in coaching, entrance examination, cracking IIT JEE, then I'm sure you will have a entrance coaching institute with its presence online, who can help you and guide you in making your dreams of cracking IIT JEE a possibility, Jamil. That would probably be my best answer.
Thank you, Naeem. I think I have another one question, so that is going to be
Sure.
conclude. In general, we can say like engineering. We can start with like ITI also. Before that, diploma. ITI is also there. Then diploma, then BE, then we can have the ME or MTech.
Mhm.
So the different segments, or we can say the higher classes of this engineering are there. Can you in just a few minutes can you say कि यहाँ पर ITI के बाद या फिर डिप्लोमा के बाद या PE के बाद ME के बाद मोटा मोटा के कौन कौन से जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज रहेंगे?
Sure. So
जी.
ITI is, as you and I know, Jamil, it's a very practical, it's a skill-based technical education. In ITI and mechanical, they'll help you learn how to repair machines in that sense, right? So it's a very, very practical oriented, very skill oriented course, which people opt to do very earlier in their careers. So उसके बाद आपके पास job opportunities हैं where there is a skill based requirement, right? And again, right, engineering एक technical knowledge का ये advantage है, and I want everyone to listen to this very, very carefully. Technical education का एक advantage है कि इसकी applicability universal है. The way cars run in India is the same way cars run in US or Japan for that matter, right? उसकी applicability universal है. Unlike, say for example, law. Law in India is different to the laws in US because it's governed by the constitution, right? So, but engineering की ये beauty है कि इसका technical education की beauty है कि इसकी study is universally applicable, right? So ITI के बाद उसकी job opportunities हैं जहाँ पे आपको skill based requirements होंगे उस हिसाब से, not only in India, across the world, right? जहाँ पे भी आपको skill based requirement होंगे जो आप IT में पढ़े हैं. Say for example, someone has learned to build, repair, and install air conditioners, for example, right? Then you would find jobs which are in these fields, in companies which manufacture ACs, in large construction firms who make buildings where commercial buildings, domestic buildings, where application of ACs is required. So इस field में jobs मिलेंगे. So diploma के बाद आपको, diploma is a little theory and a little practical, but more practical as such, but not skills based. So ITI is very skill based education. Diploma is theory based. Engineering is theory based, right? So उस हिसाब से आप जब diploma करेंगे तो diploma के end में जब आप 3 years में, if you want to look for a job, you will get jobs of service technicians, right? You will get jobs of being a supervisor to technicians, right? So and again in the field of your choice, right? Like as I said, my sister electronics diploma खत्म किया, तो उस टाइम पे मोबाइल फोन्स का चलन स्टार्ट हो रहा था. सो शी स्टार्टेड हर करियर एज बीइंग अ सर्विस टेक्नीशियन for mobile phones, right? She used to fix mobile phones in a jiff, and kuch ek saal ke baad she became, she went into higher and higher, responsibilities in her job, and now she is a technical support in HP, right? So that is how a career of a diploma person, student who's finished his diploma would go. From an engineering perspective, bachelor's of engineering, you would be hired into doing engineering related jobs. Again, it's a theory based education, so you will probably start off as an engineering trainee. If you're an automobile or a mechanical engineer, you probably might be employed by automobile manufacturers, for example, or big machine manufacturers, right? Where you'd be contributing, again depending on your interest, you'd be contributing, maybe designing a machine or fine tuning a machine, or refining a machine for that matter, or you would sometimes be called upon maybe even to do sales because of your technical knowledge, right? So computers में आप diploma करें तो आप programming पढ़ेंगे, you can become a programmer at a place, right? So आप computers engineering में if you've done courses outside to supplement your engineering education. So उस हिसाब से you will be probably hired in companies like maybe Infosys, Wipro, or IBM for that matter, for helping them code their problems, right? So that is one way of looking at it. So mechanical engineering में you can look for careers in a number of petrol refineries bolo, manufacturing fields bolo, so many things that you can do for bachelor's. Masters के बाद भी ये opportunities रहेंगी, but obviously because you've done masters you have that much more extra knowledge, so you would probably be having more added responsibilities in that as well. One other thing that is remarkable of doing your masters, if you are if you want to chase your dreams of being an educator, for being a professor in engineering you need your masters. So if you are passionate about doing engineering and being a teacher at the same time, by all means do your masters and try and become a professor and impart your knowledge to the next generation of engineers. So these are the kind of job opportunities you have, Jamil. And the best thing about engineering also is to ensure and see that engineers get to move across the fields a lot as well, right? And especially with the kind of demand that we are seeing in information technology field. I'm being a mechanical engineer, I move with my knowledge of supply chain that I got after my MBA. So that way I could do. So there are endless opportunities, right, to explore after your education.
Naeem, there is one question in the chat box. Can you see?
Yeah, I have. I've always, that is from Zara. I've always been fascinated towards aeronautical engineering. Is there a good career in aeronautical in the future? Is it a good choice for future? By all means, Zara. By all means, aeronautical is a fantastic field. Study of aerospace, designing spacecrafts, designing better planes, making India capable, self-sufficient, self-reliant in terms of aeronautical space. Yes, it is definitely a very good option. If you are very keen about it, then definitely it's a field of choice for you. Study towards, gear your studies towards that. And there is nothing that can stop you from being a fantastic aeronautical or aerospace engineer.
To conclude with, sir, which is the best field for engineering or best stream for engineering in your opinion? Just suggest one.
Yeah, because I'm from mechanical engineering, I'll always say mechanical engineering. 3 cheers for it, right? So yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. It's time for vote of thanks. So नाजरीन, चैट बॉक्स लिंक में फीडबैक फॉर्म दिया गया है. आप सबसे गुजारिश है कि सेशन के इख्तिताम पर फीडबैक फॉर्म फिल करके सबमिट कर दें. तो सबसे पहले मैं हमारे गेस्ट स्पीकर मोहतरम नईम कितूर का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहूँगी. हमारे एससीसीटी इदारे की जानिब से, डॉक्टर जमील अपनी और तमाम स्टूडेंट्स की जानिब से, कि अपने इंतहाई बिजी शेड्यूल में से हमारे लिए और ये जो बडिंग जनरेशन है, आई कैन बेस्ट कॉल अपॉन, मतलब बडिंग डॉक्टर्स हैं, बडिंग इंजीनियर्स हैं, इनके लिए आपने टाइम निकाला, तो इट इज़ अ ब्लेसिंग फॉर देम. तो हमारी दुआ है कि अल्लाह आपको इसके लिए बहुत बहुत जज़ाए खैर दे. आमीन. मैं डॉक्टर जमील अहमद साहब का भी शुक्रिया अदा करती हूँ कि आपने तलबा के ज़िम्मन में सोचा और इस करियर गाइडेंस सीरीज को शुरू किया, ऑर्गेनाइज किया. तो थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. सबसे आखिर में नाज़रीन, इस सेशन में शिरकत फरमा तमाम स्टूडेंट्स, पेरेंट्स और असातिज़ा का भी मैं एससीसीटी की तरफ से शुक्रिया अदा करती हूँ. और हमारी इंशाल्लाह कोशिश रहेगी कि आगे भी इसी तरह के सेशंस लाए जाएं जो स्पेशली फील्ड के हिसाब से डिजाइन किए गए हैं. इंशाल्लाह फ्यूचर में आपको हम नोटिफाई करेंगे कि और कौन कौन से सेशंस हम लाने वाले हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल मेडिकल है, लॉ है, इंजीनियरिंग सक्सेसफुली वी हैव डन टुडे. तो इंशाल्लाह और सेशंस के साथ हम फिर हाजिर होंगे और आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं कि आइंदा सेशन में भी आप शिरकत करें और इससे इस्तिफादा हासिल करें. तो with your due permission, sir. Naeem sir and Jamil
Thank you.
sir. Yeah, shall I conclude the session now? Shall I close the meeting?
Yes, please.
Yes.
I guess. Thank you, everyone, for your time. Thank you, Jamil, for the opportunity.
Yeah.
And I hope I've done justice to the time everybody's invested into this. Thank you.
Thank you, Naeem.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks.